I mean, Madden 23, it's right around the corner. We know it is coming Monday, probably sometime on Monday. You are going to be getting a team captain pack where you get to select a team captain. What is a team captain? It's basically a card that you get to start whenever you first go into MUT, and throughout the year you will be able to upgrade it, and it's going to get every sort of team chemistry. And we're going to go over these choices and kind of see who you should pick, right? You want to pick pretty quickly when you go into it. Now, a couple things that we need to mention here. How many times can you exchange your team captain? That could change what you really want to do, let's be honest. And will that exchange even exist at launch? So if it doesn't exist at launch, you need to be a little more careful. If there's a limit, you need to be more careful there as well. Hopefully there's not a limit. There shouldn't be a limit. Let's go over and check these guys out. Now, this is the 88 overall version of them. When you get them, they're going to be 85s. You will be able to upgrade them to this level. Okay. Now, EA mentioned that some of these choices were made because historically there's two positions which are really weak on theme teams. And as we go on, this is kind of helpful. Last year they were ×3 team chemistry. Maybe they're the same this year. Maybe, who knows? Are you going to run a theme team at the start of the year? It's kind of difficult. It's a little difficult, you know what I mean? So having the team captain is good. And I also want to have a usable team captain as well. So instead of me just giving you some knowledge and information here, I made sure that I went and I talked to the people who really overly care about it. We'll call them pro players, right? So I like to base my knowledge and information on the game based on my experiences and based on the experiences of those people who live, breathe, and die through this game and trying to win. Now, obviously, if one of these guys is your favorite player, go pick your favorite player, right? Go pick your favorite player. It's fine. It's fine. Now, let's talk about this. With the way that the game has been said to be playing currently, height at wide receiver matters pretty considerably. And Keyshawn Johnson here is 85 speed. And if we look just overall at position for wide receiver, again, I expect we're going to get some more cards. 85 is kind of up there. It's actually kind of up there, right? It's you know, tier 3, tier 2 sort of level, right? Tyreek is the fastest, and there's going to be a bunch of other guys sort of mixed into that spot there, which again is totally fine. So Keyshawn is a very, very good choice at 6'4". Again, his speed is right up there with Cooper Kupp. So Cooper Kupp is fine. What kind of abilities will Keyshawn get? We don't know. We don't know. I hate that we don't know, but you're going to want to make your picks pretty quickly and start having these good usable cards, right? I like this card a lot. It is a really, really balanced card. And without speed chemistries this year, what we're going to be looking at a little bit more outside of just speed is, since we're going to be using strategy cards to boost guys up, we know what we're looking for here. And generally, route running threshold, or where the routes get a little crispier, is at 90 overall. And it looks like he'll be able to get that potentially with the short and the medium routes. A +3 on route running should be possible. I would imagine. The deep, however, will not be able to get there. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit of the downside. But again, I also assume the physical archetype is going to probably get those deep out elite ability, or a matchup nightmare ability, or something along those lines. I really actually like this Keyshawn. And for me right now, if we have, again, let me say this, if we have unlimited exchanges, Keyshawn is where I want to go first. Now, the next one to me is Eric Allen here. He's a little shorter, right? 5'10" is a little short for corner in this game. You'd want him 6 foot and above, 6'1", especially again if height is truly going to matter a bit more. You would like that. But 86 speed is pretty good. And again, the man coverage of 87, the zone coverage of 85. Will you be able to get +5 to his zone? Probably not, but you may be able to get him +3 to his man coverage, which could then lead to him actually having a better man coverage out there. Maybe he's, I hate to say this, maybe he's only a slot DB for you. But again, that's fine. It's completely fine right here. If you want to have someone in the slot that you can man up, you can cross man and do all sorts of different things, Eric Allen is going to be a pretty good choice here. So when we look again, let's look at the position of just corner. We see the speed right there. He's right up there with these other guys. Look at him compared to Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey is going to be a very expensive card. He's a bigger corner and all that, but 86 speed is pretty high, right? Tell me it's not. 86 speed is pretty high. Again, for most people, if you had your pick of the litter, you're going with L'Jarius Sneed, you're going with Jalen Ramsey, and then the slot, maybe you go Eric Allen, maybe you go Kyer Elam here if you're picking a rookie premier. That could be the way. But I actually really like Eric Allen. Again, I like him more as a slot DB for us. Again, I'm putting him at 2. Number 3 for me would be Sam Adams. And you're saying, CC, I thought you said you were going to use Aaron Donald at defensive tackle. Well, I am, probably, as long as I get him, right? Sam Adams, 6'3", 350 pounds. That is going to be a problem. He is very large, and we love our fat guys around here. The block shedding is very good at 87. Even his speed at 78 is really quite good. It's really good. It's a really good speed for him, and his size is great. Again, the finesse move is low. The power move again is really high. You may be able to get that power move up to 90 overall. Now, generally, when you are looking at someone who you're hoping to get pass rush pressure with, you want as balanced as possible power move, finesse move combo from your defensive tackle position. Generally as well, I look for 2 things, and this is year after year, and it doesn't seem to fail. I want someone who's big, and I want someone who has really good finesse move. Now, generally, that is not the case with actual defensive tackles, which is why we play other players at defensive tackle instead. So his finesse move doesn't quite hit the mark there. Again, this will be a really good addition to your theme team for sure. If you are not going with the other guys, this is great to have in there because he's good. He's good to have. He's gonna get, be really good at this point. For what you're getting is a pure defensive tackle. It's just not very exciting. It's just not. Now we're gonna go to Larry Zonka here. Actually, no. Let's look at these positions here. So defensive tackles, we didn't really get many sort of shown to us here, but he's clearly the best defensive tackle. And we will look at actual pass rushing ends. Again, you're getting good speed on him here. You're getting roughly Aaron Donald speed. Now again, I would prefer Aaron Donald at defensive tackle. Aaron Donald comes in at 280, so a bit of a weight difference. And if we find that the fat guys are a little better, then maybe that's the way you want to go. But again, we see that speed holds up very well. He just doesn't have that huge balance. Headliners Quiddy Pay is a very similar card as well. So if you don't go Sam Adams and you're going cheaper, this card should be a bit cheaper. I don't mind. Hand in that Quiddy Pay the reins there at all. And last, of course, is obviously a fullback, right? Fullback is, do you really use your fullback? And if you do, you're probably a big runner, and maybe this card really does intrigue you with the lead block and the impact block being really high. I do imagine later on in the year, that's the guy everyone's going to have. No problems with that, right? Again, early on, it's not really where I want to go on day 1. By day 30, by day 60, day 90, we may be a Zonka man. Again, just to fill in a spot, to get the extra team chemistry, it works out really well. I really appreciate what EA did here. Again, we don't get 4 really good usable captains every year. We just don't. Who did you use last year? Who was on your team last year? And did they actually really play for you? Probably not after October or November time frame. They really didn't. So the advantage here early on is, hey, find someone you can use. And even if you're using them as wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, that's fine. CB3, that's fine. CB4 even, that's fine, because there's going to be situations where they're going to be on the field. The fullback, if you're a heavy runner, go for it, right? I'm not even going to make fun of you. Just go for it. Just go do what you want. Decent speed, it's fine. Fine. If your team has a good fullback, maybe you don't want to go with this guy regardless. So I wish they were more exciting. I really wish they were. And if you want to sort of plan it out based on some of the all Madden stuff, again, you're getting different positions for the most part, except for the Cooper Kupp. We'll talk about these cards more when the game comes out, because my decision on who I want to take is going to be based on the abilities they get. Not the abilities these guys get, the abilities normal players get. What does 88 Cooper Kupp get as abilities? Yeah, I don't know, right? Otherwise, right now, I'm kind of leaning Micah Parsons, I'll be honest. So you can go over to mutt.gg. There's a Madden 23 reveals tab. You can check out all of the revealed card data currently. It doesn't have the depth that it normally does. Maybe we get the database soon, which would be cool. Maybe the database is out by the time you see this. That would be amazing for sure. And if you guys are on the fence, or you were wondering about some of this MUT information and you happen to miss it, go check out the video over there where we cover all of the groundbreaking MUT news that has been revealed so far. Amazing information. Love it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know down below who you are picking. For me, right now, I'm leaning Keyshawn. I'm leaning Keyshawn. I think he's going to get a good ability. That's my reason. That's it. No other reason. Love you guys. I'm out.